Okay, now the executive session just ended. We're into the regular session, a little behind, and with 4 members present, we have a quorum. And first item, we don't have minutes, so first item, we zoning bylaw discussion. And Patrick?
Members of the board, thanks for having me. Just want to kind of provide an update and talk about what the zoning bylaw steering committee has been working on for the past, I guess, few months. Obviously, this past spring we started the first phase of amendments, and so trying to focus for the fall. We were looking into sections 5, 6, 8, and 9 initially. A lot of these changes here are I guess the best way of calling it is trying to find proper organization. Some stuff obviously needs to be updated to reflect current state law. Some of it is just clarity, and then a lot of it really is just organization. As you start to open up one article, you realize that some sections need to be elsewhere. So when we took a step back and after talking to town council, we refocused on sections 6, 8, and 9 specifically for the reason not going with 5 at this time is just its connection to every other section of the zoning. It really, kind of made sense to, at least talking to council, to save that section to the end because of just how interconnected it is to everything else. I guess just to kind of provide like a brief update with just each, section 6 in particular, looking at dimensional regulations and special regulations. Most of what was changed there was clarity based, but there was some substance that the steering committee found that, after discussion, we realized we probably want to try to take a look at it this time, particular with the table when it came to height within the central business district. That was something that was brought up a few times in the past, and didn't want to leave that out there and want to try to have that be consistent with just the way we word it for the business zone as was the highway business zone. So one of the proposals was to reduce it from 52 to 50, but then have the language in there of no more than 4 stories. Another concern that was brought up was front setback for within the highway business district. I think I brought this forward, talked about this in the past, and we didn't want to change the setback so much, but just provide some opportunity for allowing parking within that front setback, but also providing obviously enough room away from Route 1, especially for safety reasons, and we just obviously don't want cars right on the road. So the provision that we had in there was to look at adding a footnote to provide kind of like a 25-foot buffer off the front setback, and then allow for parking after that, but still keep structures back at 50. Another thing we looked at was projections. Right now, there's a provision in there. Decks can uncovered, unenclosed deck can be 48 inches within rear yard setback. This is more of a thing that's popped up again, kind of has popped up here and there, and we wanted to add a provision to allow for similar relief for, I guess, with the equivalent of like a farmer's porch. So as long as it's part of a required egress, if it was covered but unenclosed, to allow for that relief of 48 inches for a front, for within the front setback. And one of the also big changes, I guess, with 6 is moving buffers from section 5 over to section 6. Buffers more of a dimensional thing than a use, so it made sense to kind of tackle that now. With that, though, would obviously, moving it from 5, we'd have to adjust the subsections after that to, have their formatting corrected to reflect the lost subsection. I guess to go on to, to section 8 with the parking amendments, not a ton there. A lot of that was really just kind of minor changes here and there with wording. A few things that were kind of brought up, though, was non-conforming off-street parking. So right now that's existing in section 9. Town council advised that it would probably fit better within section 8, within the parking section. However, the steering committee has had trouble kind of getting a better understanding of non-conforming off-street parking. I was hoping to kind of maybe have a brief discussion on that and just understand if the board has seen that come up at any cases in the past. Looking into the when that was last changed, I believe it was 2008. And so while we don't, if it's not broke, don't want to fix it, but we're just trying to get a better understanding of how well non-conforming off-street parking is utilized. We don't want to delete something if it's gonna, it'd still be important to have. So, I don't know, just offhand, a question for you all, if that's anything that's kind of come up with any former projects.
I don't think it has.
Yeah.
Can you give an example?
So
It's not the issue, we didn't know what an example would be, really. No, we're gonna ask Jack and see if he remembered any instances. Non-conforming off-street parking.
Yeah. Well, that would
Do
be.
you know what it was intended for, or?
Non-conforming, well, you already, if in the existing building they have parking that doesn't conform to our present parking, it's considered non-conforming. It's like a non-conforming building.
So a building that had parking but no longer met
No longer met.
the requirements that we have now?
Correct.
Okay, that kind of makes some sense, I guess.
yeah, I mean, that was what we kind of got out of it too. Is I didn't want to remove something like that, but did want to get a better understanding.
Trying to think of one, where the clock tower was, they had some parking there, and that didn't conform, that didn't meet, it's a non-conforming building, but it didn't meet the parking, but it was non-conforming, so you do have that around town. Trying to think where else. I don't know if you would be under that, Kate.
No, we met the requirements.
Did you? Oh, that's right, Floyd.
Of course we did.
No, but no, I'm saying before, anything that's already been existing before.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking is, I think that's why that's there.
Okay.
I haven't, well, I'm not on the zoning board, but I haven't heard that ever come up in front of anybody, so.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I think we just, placement-wise, I think we saw it moving to Section 8, and then obviously if it's still something we want to have in there, that
If
it's
that
would be
is what it's basically for, if it does fit more with the parking section of the bylaws than the non-conforming section. Because we're not saying the parking's non-conforming, we're really saying it's insufficient. It's not meeting the parking requirements.
Right.
It's not
Yeah.
meeting size, frontage, or use really, which is what the non-conformity section really deals with. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was, like I said, section 8. Most of these changes, when we, obviously we mentioned some of the changes within the use, the dimensional regulations table. Those, I guess, are touching on more substantive and policy changes, but the intention really of this process is to look at consistency, clarity, conformance of state law. We didn't want to dive too much into direct policy changes, only because that's something that probably could be handled as its own separate article rather than trying to make cleanup of a section. Section 9, non-conforming situations. A lot of this is just kind of just exactly what I mentioned. This is really just having that language be more in line with 48, Section 6. Readjustment here and there. There was a few areas in particular, sorry, just looking at my spot. There was a few sections, like in, I think it was 9.4D, it was a recommendation to moving that to like enforcement. It was something that was probably better suited in Section 3 than Section 9. That's something else we want to look at. 9.2 was proposed to be kind of significantly shortened and concise. But overall, I mean, the process right now, it's I wish I had better fleshed out articles for you. I think that John and John can tell you it's been kind of in-depth discussions. We're still working with town council to get article-ready copies. We had a meeting last night, went about 3 hours. Sent over a bunch of edits over today to town council. Luckily, I'm having a meeting with them tomorrow, hoping to get revised, more article formatted versions of what we talked about. And I would like to provide that to you all to take a look at, even if, I know you guys aren't meeting again until the 21st, but just, if you have any comments, close of the warrant.
I think for me, Pat would be.
Yep.
when you do, I assume you're gonna do it for the slides, where, what you're scratching out, what you're putting in.
Yeah, yeah.
That's, to read these, I'm going like this, and like this, and this, and this. When you do that, makes life easy for all of us, so then you can see it. Sometimes you start getting lost in what you do written. But when you
Yeah.
do it like that, okay, it makes it easier.
Yeah, I think, I know for like the spring, we initially, we had obviously the cross out and the underline, and then we had the version that was the remove and replace because it was easier to read, but definitely want to be able to kind of have that, here's each individual change. So we'll definitely keep note of that.
I got one last question.
Yes.
Eddie on your committee?
Sorry, was that?
Eddie, is he
Yeah.
on the committee?
At Forsberg, yep.
He's the one that put the 50 feet in on Route 1. You don't remember that?
Oh.
Oh, we don't want to look like Norwood.
Well, he works there, so.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if he did at the time, him and Nancy McKenzie. Oh, we don't look like Norwood, let's put 50 feet in. And I'm like, there's not a whole lot left.
Yeah, I think, I'd like to reduce it. I think what we thought of is probably trying to at least alleviate the parking, right? I think you want to have,
Yeah.
like to see parking more up front.
The intent, but if you, at the time, well, it hasn't changed a whole lot, but most of it was built, so you weren't gaining much. I know, like, big cars had the
Yeah.
50-foot, anything new, but for the most part, it was already there. But
Yeah.
Eddie wanted 50.
I'll have to bring that up with him. So that's it. I mean, obviously, I
Katie
do.
has a
Oh,
question.
yep.
So my question is, the height's good, a good change, the stories is good, but what about the, so back when we met,
Yep.
April 3rd, when we got to section 5 and 6, we were going to be able to put more restrictions in to mold downtown. So
Yeah.
where's the character wording? Where's the,
Character. Are you
so
Talking
we
about the
took
use?
out, and I can't quote it because I don't have it in front of me, but I used the example of the old police station.
Yep.
And it said character. So I said, if we take that away, so if you look at all the new buildings, there's nothing that says New England except for Murphy's new building. He tried to at least keep it,
Yeah.
it's a nice looking building, but that's one of the things that I mentioned and was told that we could do it here.
Well,
So, like,
Use would be what
character,
Yeah. Character, I guess we would talk about like design
New England,
regulations,
yeah.
right? I know Section 13 does have some like downtown design regulations that are incorporated within Section 13 itself.
right
usually-
now, there's nothing that gives us any say right now. We have no power. And that's what I had talked about, and that this is where we said it was gonna happen. Pat said, go to section 5 and 6 to mold downtown.
Well, 6 is purely dimensional, 5 would be use. So the use is what we did talk about, trying to remove that 3.5. I think why we didn't do that now is because if we did that, it'd be its own separate article, just to address that here and now. We didn't want to do all of 5, mostly because of the amount of how Section 5 is connected to everything else. The use table is pretty extensive, and if we were going to change it, do we want to change it all at once? If you want, we can take a look
I
at
just-
just that
I feel
section
it's
for
just,
3.5.
I feel I speak and it just gets pushed off, and I feel we sit here and we have no power. And I feel that, it's, maybe we're too late. I mean, I feel like the center of town's already changed for the negative
Yeah.
so much. And I have said this over and over, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like we should at least try to have some sort of a New England grasp. If you go to other towns, they've done it, but Walpole hasn't. Walpole has nothing like that. The most recent example I can use is the Sharon Library that just went up. It's a beautiful colonial-looking building. Looks like New England. It's not a flat roof, it's not a modern building, it's not an eyesore. I think that, I've said this before, I just keep preaching and nobody's listening, so I'll say it again. I think we need it. I think it should go in there. I was told this is where we'd do it, and I'd like to see it.
I wonder if we could look at any wording that Islington has in there, or Westwood rather, has in
Yeah,
theirs.
I mean, if you look at the towns around us, like even
Yeah.
now that big building that Islington's, that big huge housing,
Yeah,
it's under the bridge.
yeah.
But that being said, not even, something that gives us a little bit of a say on the looks too. If you look at the towns around us, I just feel like we're the one that has no grasp on it. Look at Islington, look at Medfield, look at, Westwood, look at, you just go around. It's,
I'm just looking to Patrick's point in, I guess, page 96. It does say that on site plans, we can control for traditional building materials, but I guess that's a relative, it says
it's not
character.
worded, yeah, it's not worded enough.
I see.
I wasn't on the board when they did, John, the West, what number is it?
Which of the two? The
95 West.
95 West?
Yeah. But apparently it was discussed at that point, and
And this wasn't strong enough wording to
Yes,
do
exactly.
anything about it. Okay.
Even when Joe wanted to pick the colors, right? Yeah,
it's
he
just, you know what I mean? Those buildings could be there and they could look more fit
Sure.
in somehow, We're not in the city.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll take a look at Westwood because I think Islington has done it well. That's just my opinion.
I
But,
agree.
yeah. Okay.
Downtown Westwood, you want?
No, I'm just saying, look at Walpole Center, and then look
I
at those
understand.
other centers.
Yeah, no, Westwood doesn't have it downtown.
Well, no,
Islington.
but they have Westwood, you drive through on 109, you
Yeah,
don't
that's-
see it there,
No, no, I
and you
know.
don't see it in Islington. So when I say Westwood, that's what I'm referring to, 109.
No, 109 hasn't changed, Islington. I mean, Westwood, Islington's different.
But what I'm saying is, it hasn't changed, it's not all
Westwood
built
Center.
up, and, yes.
Yeah.
Westwood Center's been the same it's been for 50
Right.
years. Islington's changed. That's what you're talking about.
But for the,
On 1A.
it, not
Still
in a
looks
bad way.
nice,
It
yes.
has built up, it has grown, but it looks nice.
Yes.
So that's what I add again.
I'll take a look at the Westwood for our next meeting.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I'm not pushing the thing down the road. What it is dimensional regulations and use regulations. The use is, we're talking about the density and the type of use it is. What you're talking about, I think, it is design related. There's language in, we mentioned language within section 13, but that probably could be strengthened or looked at in a different process. Right now, like when we're addressing the height, it's the 4 stories that helps put a better cap on the density. And I think that's existing what we have for like in the business district.
No,
they have-
I
yeah.
don't disagree with
Oh,
you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think the height is important, I'm glad to see that.
Yep.
But when we took out, it's little things like that, we
Mm-hmm.
took out the character wording. So I think the more you have it, the better, because, yeah, you said it was opinion-based but it's something. So it's better than having nothing. And that's what I feel, we always wait and then we catch up. We wait, something happens, and then we're like, oh, we should have had something in there for that. Let's get ahead of it. I mean, it might, like I said, it might be too late, but let's put something in there.
So where within the current ones have you seen stuff that you want to expand?
We don't
on?
have it.
We don't have anything in there?
No.
Yeah.
What brought me to speak about it was at the last town meeting when we took out, it said in the CBD section, character,
Oh,
and we
okay,
took it
yeah.
out. And I was opposed to that.
You're right, in the definition.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when I was opposed to it, it was said we'd put it back when we did 5 and 6 down the line. Put something back, not that, but.
Anybody else have any questions, Patrick?
No, that's just really just kind of a summary. Like I said, I'd like to have given you guys better, obviously, article ready, and I will definitely intend to once those are written. I know your next meeting is on the 21st. I gotta ask, it's okay in either way, but I would, just want to ask if there's any consideration for the planning sponsoring. any of these?
You asking me? No,
I'm just, well, asking the board.
it's a selectmen's group. We don't have any people. The other thing, Pat, what
Yep.
you're doing is, might be in a obstinate, no, but the other thing is you're changing stuff that, this is like Crowley stuff he deals with all the time.
Yeah.
We don't, that's one of the problems I have. I can't speak to some of this crap because we don't deal with it.
Yeah,
Jim does. Now, you know who could sponsor it?
no,
Who?
no, but
CBA.
ZBA, yeah.
Because to me, it's more effective, to me, if I was the zoning board, I'd, oh, yeah, we should do this, and then understand it. For us, if you come in a subdivision control, which we can't control anyway, but being the fact that the zoning board deals with this all the time, or through the selectmen, stuff that Jim wants, because he deals with it. That's what you're doing here, I think, trying to fix little things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, the intention, just overall, is cleanup. I think because we can talk about substantive, or
Yeah.
something that's a little more
As
policy-based.
you know, ZBA can sponsor articles per our
Yeah,
requirements too. So,
all right. Any other questions?
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. It's still early. Anybody here for Heidi? All right, why don't we do that, bang that out. We had a continued public hearing for Heidi, 3 lots, 3 Heidi Street, continued hearing, and I believe we're gonna continue that somewhere. Dan, did you do 49 Summer?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're the double header? All right, so it doesn't matter for you, okay. Don't have it here, or you?
Just keep going.
All right,
It's right in front
they're
of
gonna
you.
kill a couple of these little ones here. We did the zoning bylaw, Daniel. ANR Country Club.
Okay, you want to do that one? That's
Yeah.
Mr. Glassa.
You did it, John?
Yep.
Did.
Okay.
Here, Mr. Chairman, John Glassa, Glassa Engineering, 46 East Street, East Walpole. Matt Watsky from the Walpole Country Club is also here with us. So it's pretty simple, lot that fronts on Baker Street, 156 Baker Street. So we're going to subdivide it into 2 lots. The lot in the front will have 40,000 square feet, which is the zoning requirement for the zone. And then the lot in the back is going to be attached to the land, the rest of the,
This is where the original 40B was going.
that's where the
Stevie's
40B
property.
was going, correct.
Yeah, and they're gonna be, whatever you do, are you knocking out, it doesn't matter, you knocking down the house yet or not?
I think they're not interested in that, they're probably just,
So they'll just sell it and
Sell
whoever
it.
gets it, okay, so they're keeping the back,
yeah,
okay.
to be conveyed to the land of, or attached to the land of the other, of the rest of the country, of Walpole Country. I don't think you have to actually convey it.
No, it's.
It just gets
the
it.
ti- The title's already held in the name of the club, so
Yeah.
the remaining 2.5 acres will just become part of the club's property.
Is that where pickleball's going?
Pardon?
Is that where the pickleball's going?
I'm sorry.
Pickleball, is that what pickleball is?
No?
Pickleball, it will definitely not.
I think it should put it behind number
We are
24
looking-
carriage.
We are looking at uses of it, but the use that we choose is going to be quiet and not for neighbors crazy.
No, one of your members asked me a long time ago about this, and that was a while ago. That's when pickleball was starting, guy by the name of Cavolis. And Mike said, oh, we'll do pickleball, and I'm going, ooh.
We looked at a number of different things. We should have another place for the equipment maintenance building, but our green superintendent says, well, but he starts engines up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's not going there. Pickleball, two ways. We looked at a whole series of things. We're looking at doing something that.
You looked at your neighbor too, didn't you?
Huh?
You also looked at one of your neighbors, didn't you?
He doesn't know.
I don't know what it is.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know?
Let it go.
You'll have fire engines every day at your club if you do it.
Oh, no, I mean, we want to be respectful of the neighbors, and it's going to be it probably will be a golf-related, quiet, short game practice area. That's what we're looking at.
Okay, make a motion to endorse.
Second.
A second, Kate, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
So the existing owner is gonna maintain the front portion of the rest of it.
No, they're the owners.
So you already bought the property, the whole property?
They own the whole piece, splitting it in 2 pieces.
There you go. Only thing I didn't mention, probably for John's, is even though it doesn't meet the front, it's just an existing lot, and you're not creating a more non-conforming lot, you're just cutting the back off, which you can do.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, and I did run it by the zoning enforcement officer, Jim Crowley, before I
No, I'm just doing
brought
it
it
for,
here. Yeah,
for John's benefit, because
yeah.
as
He
long as
said-
you don't change, make anything more non-conforming.
Right, he said the exact same thing that you just said.
All right, you all set, John?
Sure.
Kate, you want to keep one, or you just roll them up and give them to John?
He's gonna bring me back 3.
All right, so here you go, John.
Right, you sign the
Yeah.
original, right? I'll
Yeah.
make copies
Yeah.
and drop them down
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I assume that's it, whatever that is, vellum or
The Mylar.
whatever, Bylaw. No linen.
Thanks, John.
Linen's extinct.
What was this?
Like blueprints?
Okay, I gotta return this to Kate, sorry. And anybody here, I don't think so, for 3 Heidi, we have from their engineer, they'd like to request to keep the hearing open and give us an extension up through September 30th, 2025, with no testimony given, and they'd like to be at the next available meeting on August 21st, if possible. So I'll make a motion to accept the extension.
Second.
Second from John Jr. All those in favor? Aye. Do you like that, or you want John too?
Two is good, and actually the third,
New John?
New John. That's good. Same as the old John.
New John.
Yes. I prefer not to be old, John.
And do we have
Singles
anything?
John.
No.
I would go to September 18th.
Okay, we'll continue
I
this
haven't
hearing
heard
until
yet.
September 18th.
When did they extend it?
End of June, September, the 30th, so
So 7:10 on September 18th.
it's 7:10, okay. All right. I don't know what's going on up there, do you, Carl?
No, we did meet a while back, but I don't know.
Sometimes it's.
I met with the engineer, we walked the site, we discussed the easements and things like that.
Sometimes
And
I
then I
always
didn't
think so.
really see anything anymore.
No, I'm not that I know, but sometimes it's something to do with a deed or something. Usually when you don't hear, I've had that in the past, but anyway. Did the ANR, and we get, no one's here from Winter Street. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm here.
That's an endorsement.
I'm here. Whoa, we're getting, gosh, double bubbles for you guys tonight. All right. You want us to endorse it, John?
Yeah, I think you just vote to endorse, and then I have the covenant,
We
and
need the
then I
format.
have the private way covenant and the mutual maintenance covenant.
Okay.
I mean, I don't, if you want to do it later and take Dan, I can just come by tomorrow or next week.
Yeah, we gotta do this while we're here. You want us, we gotta vote all this stuff.
Yeah, you could, I'm
Sign it.
just saying, if you want to wait to vote it, I
What?
mean, if you want to wait to sign it until later, it's up to you. I don't care.
All right, all right, give me we need that stuff to vote to release and vote to sign, and I know what you're saying, at the end of the night. Anybody want to do it? Anybody want to hold this to the end?
No, just do it.
Do it? Who? Kate says do it, so majority wins.
I don't want to sleep here.
Oh, I know what John was saying. Okay, John, I need all that stuff too, because we can't sign it until you give it to us.
Okay, so here's the Form F covenant.
Okay. Make a,
These were all reviewed by the
Okay,
town engineer.
so make a motion.
The private way,
accept the Form F covenant. Do I have a second?
Second.
A second from John. All those in favor?
Aye.
And we have a private way covenant, and I assume, Kyle, you all set with that? Yes. Make a motion to accept the private way covenant.
Second.
Second, from John, all in favor? Aye. And we gotta sign this, don't we, John? Yep.
right, you sign that one, this one doesn't have. but-
Yeah, the Form F.
No, there's another covenant,
Oh, this
another
is-
vote,
Oh, operation, yeah, maintenance.
the mutual
Yeah,
maintenance.
maintenance, we don't sign that. This is all set, I assume, since Kyle checked it, so I'll make a motion to accept the mutual maintenance.
Second.
Second from New John. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right,
So, once you sign that, we got that. Okay, with all that being said, I'll make a motion to endorse the plan.
Second.
And a second from New John. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained. There we go.
What?
there's some other stuff down.
I didn't. Sorry, sleeping.
Getting better.
So I will tell you, John and John, I am old Uncle John.
Oh, there we go.
Katie knows Christopher and Caitlin. One day I come walking around the corner and they whisper, "An old Uncle John."
See, my brother-in-law was here, it'd be like, old Uncle John, right?
Yeah.
I've, one of their uncles is Uncle John, and I'm old Uncle John.
Let's get my dad in here too.
Someday I wait for one of you guys to kind of slide one of my own checks in here, and I don't even know it. And I just keep signing.
I think we should get stamps.
You can't do that.
We're an auto pen.
Yeah, there we go.
We need an auto pen, right?
Well, we could, I don't know if they'll ever, John, do you think they'll ever get to doing these on computer or not? No?
I think so.
So you can do that with, I don't know, what do they call it when you have the computer, when you can sign it? What's that term?
Electronic.
Electronic, yeah. I'll go this way.
I think it's, at some point, it's all gonna be electronic. Old fashioned,
I was thinking about investing in a company that sells drafting paper. Good move.
I wouldn't put too much in there. Don't put all your Bitcoin into that.
No, Lennon would be
You
a
guys
much
ever,
better.
you guys ever compare what you used to spend to now?
For paper, you mean?
Yeah. We had a guy at work, he'd print them out. Didn't matter, he'd print out sheets and sheets and sheets, and when he retired, the vendor called up, "What happened?" It was like $2,500 a month on this guy, for paper. Just one guy.
I don't know if there's anything left in it.
No, nothing. But good catch.
So Kyle was saying linen, there's no,
Linen, that's
there's
the
no
way to
future
go.
in linen?
Cool. That was fun to work with.
It sure was.
Sorry.
fajitas tonight.
I come right from
Could have brought you a fajita.
want to talk to you like shit. $2 cheeseburgers, yeah.
It's a little McDonald's recipe.
The trouble is, the trouble is if it's all like the sub shops, it's a guy there. And all the McDonald's or anything open. So get Chick-fil-A and that's all.
When do they close?
I think they might close it. They're closed like the sub shop.
Oh, pretty distinct.
So what's up with the boys' hammies?
Gonna leave the Mylars with you?
Your
Yeah.
boys'
And
hammies?
then I won't be until
Aiden?
Tuesday.
Knock on wood, he's doing
I won't be back in the office until Tuesday.
Is he backlifted and
Tuesday?
stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When's he going?
He goes to compete, and he goes to
For what?
trains to compete.
Oh, I thought for going to play football.
Oh, when's he leaving?
What's he competing in?
No, compete in Norwood.
Oh, down there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When's he go to, what do you call it, Saturday, right?
He leaves early. He's gone in, less than a month.
What's, you know, he's gonna do when he plays there, it's like some of the other guys, who when they go to schools to play them. I'm done. It was like the second week in November you're done or something?
I don't know. But he's, he knows he's low man on the totem pole.
But what I'm saying is, like, 11. So you go from high school to 29, it's just like, yeah, one of the Norbergs, one when he went over, I feel like Millburn, he goes, oh, we're done. It's like 9 games, it's like, oh, like field hockey and stuff. Like on the first year, it's like, oh, and after that, yeah, not bad.
I just hope he likes it. It's beautiful, how could you not, right? Give me a little ocean and some sand, I'm happy.
Hey, look at him. What do you want? He could be working the Pacific, and then she walks by, right? How's the ocean? What, Mom? I haven't even looked. Yeah, if they put the
All
girls,
right,
if
the
they put the girls.
microphones are on.
If
Stop.
they put the girls' dorm next to the ocean, he might look.
The kid would stop.
What are they, though? Are they, they're not Jesuits, are they?
I know.
Which hopefully you want.
I think that's yours.
Oh, having fun?
No, I mean, I'm not, like I said, not in any hurry, but, so one of those documents needs to be notarized.
Yeah, the one we signed, yeah. Kate's
Yeah.
the notary.
Oh, really? You can do it now? Okay.
What, how much cash you got there?
Oh, I haven't decided.
How much cash you got on you?
Plenty.
What?
Plenty.
Go see the stamp lady. Woman in blue shoes. John, when are you done?
What have I done?
When are you done?
A lot of people say I'm done already.
I know we were talking earlier, one of the things, and Truax is still hanging, but he's only hanging because he's got clients. So,
Right.
are you at that point, or you still just plugging away?
I still work every day. Too much. Too busy. Yes.
Out of the house is what you're saying?
Keeps me out of the house.
I can't wait for me to retire at home. They'll be so happy. I'm here. And I ain't leaving.
Spend all your time here.
Maybe we'll reopen TD's.
Put your little desk next to Kate's.
I'm keeping them, right? Are you taking them?
Mhm.
I'm keeping them, are you taking them?
No, you can keep them,
Okay.
right? There's no sense for me to.
Right, and then take them back. It's the-
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and so in that other, whatever that other document, we're all set with
Yep,
that?
they signed it. Perfect.
Okay, but there's a thing where it gets notarized.
Look at that. Is it the private way covenant?
No, it would be whatever we signed, yeah.
You signed the private way
Yeah,
covenant.
the one with the
See how
signature.
it-
But I didn't see a place to.
I don't even remember you having to notarize those, though.
I don't see a place to do it. Gioso notarized it. Mutual maintenance,
And we don't care that we don't sign that.
everyone. And the Form F is not
Oh
on
my
there.
God, I ate so much candy already tonight. This meeting's too long.
Yes.
Did they do that as a company, John, or individually?
Well, he also screwed it.
Just yell.
Oh, wow, there's no
Oh, okay.
That was supposed to be one of the things.
Oh, the next one is at the chest side. Oh,
just
wait
go-
a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. I think I can fix that.
They know they felt notarized. They screwed up.
That's just for the training.
I didn't go, because he couldn't play, so I didn't go. He went.
Right here, John.
Nancy said it was boring. I said, they're all boring. Bunch of kids and
Well, they
have to
signed
throw
it.
something together. Yeah,
They only practiced for like a week.
That doesn't sound right. I don't remember Dave doing all that.
Yes, notary is supposed to be
Well,
on
this
this.
week and a half.
just crossed it out.
You guys.
A lot of it
signed
is, let's not be stupid guys and pick somebody else.
Right, and they haven't played together, so it's like they don't
No,
have
it's
enough
not.
time to
It's
put.
more like a 7-on-7 where the quarterback throws.
Signed.
It's a great fundraiser, it's a good cause.
She, well, when we got it, it was a stadium. They took 2 or 3 years.
I am,
I think you can just, we
What I
can
liked
just,
about that was
you
next
can
door.
just cross
Yeah.
this out.
The, who was, Nancy said there's a friend of,
And you can-
Noah's that totally lost the coach said no, which a lot of them will do.
yeah.
No, that's fine.
Hayden was bored, not like.
So the only,
not
it's not gonna be the,
participating.
what's the word,
Like,
when
he's glad to be part of it, but then standing on the sidelines is okay, you know? He's used to being in it.
whose signature?
Generally two
Hmm?
from Walpole.
John.
Okay, so when you could probably put it up here with the planning board, and then you're just gonna write that it's, you know, for John that you're notarizing John Conroy's
Okay.
signature. You just have to write a little note for John Conroy's signature, and
Okay.
that'll do it.
Okay. So I have everything I need.
Who's John
You're
calling?
leaving the plans.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, you're,
On my check.
Yep, I got it.
okay,
Okay?
we're all set.
Yep, thank you.
Okay,
All right.
great, sorry about that.
See you,
I should've
John.
looked at that close.
Okay.
I think it'll be okay. If it's not, I'll have to do it again.
And, okay, before we jump.
What are you doing now, Jeff?
See you.
Hmm?
What are you doing now?
5:05, is that Danny too?
That is Danny too.
All right, Dan, what order you wanna go?
Whatever you'd like to do.
Here.
Go.
505 should be, not, oh, 505 said endorsements.
Yeah, we'll bang that while you're setting up, how's that?
We
Okay,
have a letter from the town clerk stating no appeals have been taken.
okay. Make a motion to endorse the site plan 505 South Street.
Second,
Your second from Kate. All, finding that there's been no appeal, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained? There's only one to sign here for us. There's no matter needed, because they don't record these.
Okay.
Well, they don't have to. I think what I've been told, you can record anything, but they'll take anything, let's put it that way. I don't know what it means. All the other engineers, old, retired. You're it, I haven't seen nobody else come around.
There's another American in the pipeline.
Your son?
Is your
How
son
old's
Dan
he?
American?
Huh?
Is Dan American your son?
I'm Dan American.
You're Dan American.
Yes.
Who graduated high school what year?
89.
No, there's a Dan American that was in my sister's year. No, Ryan American.
Ryan
Is
is
Ryan
my
your son?
oldest son.
Is your oldest son? My sister graduated with him.
How old's
Chris is working for VHB. Seen the real world.
he? BHP, the real world.
Which is what I did for 4 years. The old man, my father said, go see the real world, work for a big company.
Yeah, but, Dan, you learn less as you know, when you do this, right?
But I think you need to understand that world to decide if you like that or what I do. It's a very different thing.
Yeah, but they put you in such a,
I'm with you. I didn't like it.
they don't let you go too far. It's like being an apprentice plumber. All you do is carry pipe for the first 2 years. You don't learn anything. You have to go to Boston?
I worked for Weston and Sampson and Peabody for 4 years out of college.
That, where,
Drove from Walpole to Peabody every day. It was not fun.
Peabody? That wasn't Mike Scipione, was it?
Yeah.
You know, I never realized until I read he was the CEO.
Yeah, he became, not when I started, but when I left, he was, yeah, he became CEO.
And see, you know, he lived right there on Common Street.
Right next to the high school.
Yeah, right in my neighborhood. Yeah, so, and the grass would grow, and he had a boat, and I'd say, doesn't he ever mow his lawn? Have you seen his house down Wareham?
He had a house down the Cape. I spent a lot of time.
4 pages?
Oh, no, this is, you ever been to Onset?
Yes.
Called Stonebridge, you look out at the point, the thing is huge, it's like an old, like an old inn, beautiful, he's it, on the end there, it's like, wow.
You got 4.
He's still working.
Is that what I see?
Yes, that's what you said.
When I look,
Yeah,
right.
I still, I saw him at the one doctor one time, and he still drives 2 or 3 days a week, and he's driving all the way up from there, it's like, I never realized he went,
Great guy.
That's everything.
How many pages do you have? Do you remember on this?
I think there's 8.
I guess 5.
Oh, this is 505 South Street. Yeah, there probably is only 5.
Okay.
It's a short one.
You should be able to, you know where they live, don't
he was also,
you? Possibly in common.
it's,
That's where they were.
somehow he didn't strike me as a beach person or both.
Well, they used to have, 'cause their daughter babysat for my kids, and they used to have like a shack in Onset. Like, it was a little tiny thing right behind the center.
Yep.
We went down there for a couple of summer parties. It's a nice spot.
Oh, this one was like, you just look out from Stoneway on the point, it's,
It's like a panoramic view.
yeah, it's like a yellow and off,
Yeah, lagoon or something.
yeah, it's, and you look, whoa. The only thing I don't like about it is like it frequently be cutting me off, stuff off all the time. There's no trees, but if you're out at that point, there's no, yeah, houses around you, but you are there.
It's right there. Yeah. Thank you.
Maybe this is the big cars one.
All right, we're ready to go, we'll. What we doing? Which one you got there?
Bid
Oh,
cars.
Want to do that one or the other
I'm
one?
just looking what I got, I wanna make sure, yeah, Highway Business Route 1. All right, the hour being after 7:10 PM, we have a site plan approval for, from Providence Highway Realty Ventures, 129 Morgan Drive, Suite 204, Norwood, Mass. Case number 25-03 with property at 623 Route 1, Walpole, 281. Says it's map 36, parcel 29, zoning district highway business, site plan on section 13 to allow construction of service garage and existing dealership lot. entitled Bid Cars Boston, and on by Legacy Engineers. So with that being said, we are open. Go ahead and
Thank you,
explain.
Mr. Chairman. Dan Marion with Legacy Engineering, here on behalf of the applicant. This is for 623 Route 1, which is Big Cars, Big Wise, down the road here at the intersection. Existing building, this building was rebuilt maybe 5 years ago. And this whole area was redone, underground drainage system constructed. So presently what we have is we have the existing building here, we have a few parking spaces in front, the rest of the site, all the paving is for storage of vehicles for sale. What they would like to do is they would like to build a 450 square feet separate building in the paved area. That'll be 6 bays, so that they can clean up and service the vehicles that they sell to customers. It's going to be in the paved area. We're not expanding pavement. We're not adding any impervious coverage. We're not really changing a whole lot. We'll tie into water and sewer. The underground drainage system is right behind this building, so we will pick up the roof runoff and pipe it directly into the underground drainage system. It's very straightforward modification. And that's really it. There's not much to this one.
All right, I'll read the comments that we have. Fire department, swept path analysis. Show it.
I will send that to them. I included it in my package, but I'll send
Oh, I
it.
didn't see that, I'm sorry.
No, I'll send it to them.
Dated July 3rd. I don't know if it sent it after, but that was the date. So that's the only thing the fire department had. Board of Health, meeting before the 17th, but I'd like to make internal comments on this project and to establish and will be storing toxic or hazardous materials, 150 gallons or 25 pounds dry weight, then they have to required to apply the toxic and hazardous materials. Board of Health. Additionally, separating trash and recycling shall be provided in accordance with Massachusetts waste ban. So that's the Board of Health. Police, Officer Luke Pollen. Police does not have any public safety concerns in relation to traffic here. Same one for the health again. And we have, when I get the cows, we have, yeah, from David Allison. He lives at 11 Wampatuck Road, must live right behind you. 2K, thanks for reading my feedback. And we got big cars, and they're adding the service garage to their property, since we won't be able to attend the meeting. That's why he sent this. And it said, Bid Cars has been an excellent neighbor, we have no complaints, there's been no noise or light issues since they expanded the new building. The trees they planted have grown quite nicely. I visited the site on Monday, and they showed me the new structure was, as long as the garage entryways are facing Route 1, the noise and lights remain unchanged, he has no concern. It's set back from our property line, but they're still towards the direction the cars coming around the garage would be being worked on, facing our house would bring the level of noise to the property. So facing Route 1, so we can solve that. And the hours of operations, Monday to Friday, 6, no, that can't be. I expected, he said, oh, there it is, I'm sorry, 8 AM to 6 PM, 8 AM to noon on Saturdays, closed on Sundays, 6 to 10 cars. Seems reasonable, like the Valvoline, which is a much higher volume. And he's appreciated for them to show you, took them on to the property to show them, and they've been great neighbors. You ought to find this one. Well, yeah, it's
I brought
probably-
pictures of the buffer that they planted, if you want to see them, it's like a wall.
No, I remember that. It was the same guy who's been there forever?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he wanted that, so, okay. But, don't see those too often. Kyle? You got that?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I delivered a memo to the board July 10th. There's only 10 comments on it. Most of them are relating to really simple drafting changes. There's really nothing that's going to affect the design. After the first approval, they connected the property to sewer through the abutting property, so I've asked that they show the easements, you know, pick up the easement information for that, because we didn't have that on the original site plan. So if you really want me to go through the really labeling things, putting a vent on the oil water separator, talk to the water department, they want a meter pit. The water also comes from the abutter, and they want a meter pit somewhere near the property line where it comes from the abutter. And then we've had some details be provided, because originally the plan submitted to you didn't show a sanitary service. It showed a floor drain service coming out of the building. Didn't show a sanitary. I talked with Dan, and they're going to need a sanitary. So we've asked for some details to be put on. Really very simple proposal, well-done plan.
Okay. All right, that's all the comments I have from everybody. Now we'll turn it over. Kate, you wanna go?
I don't have anything.
Okay. John, new John.
One small question. I know that the new plan's parking is well within bounds. What's the current number of spaces on the property? Do you know?
Well, so parking is one thing, and then there's vehicle storage. So
Right,
presently,
yes.
there's 5 parking spaces. With the new addition, we're gonna increase that to 13.
Okay.
So that, we're gonna basically, these are the existing parking spaces, we're gonna add parking spaces along the left side in an area that's currently used for vehicle storage. The total vehicle storage that was on the last plan you saw endorsed was 207 vehicles, and because we're displacing some of those spaces, we're going down to 136, so 71 cars fewer
Okay.
stored.
Makes sense. Thank you. That's it for me.
Okay, yeah, John?
Now, I guess based on the drawing, the new building will be open to the rear, is that correct?
Yes.
Is it set up so that it could face front as the abutter?
The
Yes.
doors face front. That complicates some grading issues. Our preference is to have the doors face the rear. I'm gonna show you the pictures I brought. And these were all planted as part of the last site plan application, but it is a wall of evergreen vegetation.
Thank you.
I mean, it is. It's like 40 feet tall, those green giant arborvitaes back there.
What is the distance from the rear of the garage to the neighboring property?
These are gonna be existing. They don't grow that quick.
Around 150 feet. I can get you a more specific dimension.
That's fine.
It's a long ways, though.
Those are maples. And you're right, those are old.
What type of work will be done in the garage, basically? Is it just prep
Prepping
work?
vehicles for sale, and then they have an obligation to provide service to the vehicles that they sell as part of their Class 2 license, so that's what they would be doing.
Same as at any other dealership, then?
Yes.
Okay. So will the comment from health be an issue then for chemicals stored there?
No, they'll just apply for whatever permits they need from the Board of Health. We're not in a water resource protection overlay district here.
Okay. So next to it is, where is it? So 6 bays, a waiting room, an office, and 2 restrooms.
Yes.
What is the height of the building?
I don't know if I have that on the dimension. It is
24?
24 feet,
Okay.
same as the existing building, right? Yeah, 24 feet. well below. what's
Yeah.
allowed.
Mhm.
40 feet is allowed.
Looking at this little,
That's the fire
Yeah,
truck
yeah,
circulation
yeah.
plan that I'll send over to the fire department.
CBD to 40.
you show storage display area abutting the south and part of the east portion of the new building.
Over here?
No, left lower corner of the new building.
Left, oh, in here.
Yes, that, some of that will still be being used for car storage?
Yes, this area will still be used for car storage and display.
Will be something marked off, because it looks like you have the door into the areas in that section, the entry door to the waiting area? Yeah,
Yeah.
within that storage display area. Is that actually outside of the storage display area then, or
Yeah, I'll check on that. I understand the question.
access and
Yep.
the doors there? I guess that's all my questions for right now.
Okay. John? Who, John?
Oh, no, I'm good.
You good?
I already
Catherine?
went.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I didn't go the right way then. Didn't do the volleyball. I don't have any questions, comments. I assume, I'll just throw out, I assume the doors are probably shut most of the time.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it air conditioned?
I don't know. Is it air conditioned? I don't think they've thought that far ahead on that.
Well, the only reason I say that.
Usually it is, because, you know, you're gonna have,
Yeah,
you're gonna have the
well,
waiting room, the restrooms, that'll all be,
but I'm talking the garage itself. So my point is, if it's, you're not, no one's open the garage if it's air conditioned. We're all going,
right.
those will never be open if you've got air in there, but that's okay. I don't have any questions, comments. So, you got a bunch of stuff to do for Carl?
Yes.
And the fire department?
I got a few things to do for Carl, yeah, it won't take very long.
It's easy.
We should define bunch in a few some night.
8 to 6.
All right, with nothing, any comments from the public?
I have one
You're
other
it. How about a? no
clarification. The hours he lists in his email, I don't know if you've seen the email from the abutter.
Those are correct.
Those are correct?
Yes, they are.
Thank you.
Yeah, the applicant has talked to Mr. Allison. That's where he got all that information.
Okay.
Nothing, okay.
Leave an extension and we'll put them in for August 21st at 7:05 before garden.
Okay.
What's
How far
gone?
do you want the extension out to?
August
The
30th.
the 31st of August.
Okay. You give it to us?
Yes.
Can I make a motion to allow the applicant up to August 31st, 2025, for an extension?
Second?
A second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, 7:05 on the 21st.
Right.
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we're going to Dan 2.
Dan, do you want your pictures back?
No. not really. I'll take him if you want me.
That's okay. Okay, stick 'em.
I gave them one, we gave it back to the record. Oh, okay, we got this one there.
What did I give you? What are you doing?
50.
Summer Street?
49 Summer.
49 somewhere. Something about fire department, or the fire hydrant or something. There was a couple little things, right?
I hadn't heard that.
Okay, with the hour being after, 7:15 night. We have a continued case, 49 Summer Street.
49.
Okay, and we're waiting for comments, which we've got here. All right, first one's from Alan Over.
Over.
Over. And this is dated the 3rd of July. He recommends installing, we recommend installing an additional hydrant in the new addition, in the area of the new addition.
Okay.
I don't know what to interpret this because it's in italics. It says recommend. Don't know, Dan, what that means. But they get you now, they get you later. Okay, if you alter the parking lot, you're gonna make provisions for the apparatus. You're not altering it, correct? No. If parking lot is repaved or restriped, they wanna add the fire lane. If landscaping is currently blocking the fire department connection, it should be removed. What is it, grass growing around the?
There's no grass around the building.
Okay. And they'll have additional requirements for the building permit process, so. It says recommend, it's, a lot different than, so, but, like I said, if it's not done here and he really wants it, you're gonna get banged later when you have the
Building permit.
building permit, so.
Yep.
Got you coming and going. Board of Health, 49 Summer Street. The Board of Health will not be meeting until the 17th. They've made comments before, I believe, but once again, they say if it's storing any toxic or hazardous material, more than 50 gallons or 25 pounds, they're required to apply for the toxic and hazardous material. And separate recycling receptacles for the mass waistband trash. And open salute pollen. Police do not have any safety concern related to traffic. And the last one is from Mr. Waldo, dated July 8th.
Mr. Chair, I did deliver a memo to the board July 8th. In that memo, I said that all the issues had been cleaned up. I have no special conditions or any further comment.
Are you all set, Tom? Okay. I'll do you again, Craig. You got anything?
I have nothing.
Okay, I have nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. John? Larry?
Where would they be thinking of putting the hydrant?
That's a long run.
Want one?
Get a water service for a hydrant.
I think I'm sugared out.
Where are the existing hydrants, or are there any?
There's one right out on Summer Street, right in front
One
of
here on
the site.
Summer, and there's one here on Summer. They're both, they're like right there out in front.
If you want me to stop drinking before, just give me
We're not changing it that much.
3 hours.
Okay. You said that's going away. That's fine.
That's a mansion?
No, I don't think I have any other questions.
This is bigger than mine.
Oh, that's it.
You all set?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I think we've answered everything, and there's no issues other than it's recommended. My thoughts is, he wasn't strong at it, but if he really wants it, he can get him at the building permit process. So, if the deputy chief really wanted, he said, I want it, but, so, one way or another, you have to go back in front of him, so. all right?
Yep.
So that would be my suggestion, so everybody in agreement with that? Okay. I'll make a motion to approve site plan case 2502.
Second.
I have a second from New John?
Is that with the hydrant?
No.
Yep.
No. you'll have to go see him anyway for the building permit, so if he pushes the issue, he can get it either way.
Can we condition it?
Yeah, can we condition it?
You want to put a condition? Yeah, that the applicant will meet with the, what do they call it, the deputy fire chief to see if in fact the hydrant's needed, and that could be added to part of their building permit.
Okay,
Is that okay?
yep.
All right, Dan, you heard that? Kate,
Did.
more importantly, Kate, did you hear that? I think that's the only special condition we have, so with that being said, we have that special condition. All in favor? Aye. All opposed, abstained? 4-0-0.
Thank you very much.
You're on a roll.
You.
Night, Dan. And the only thing left was that I brought up, and so Kyle understands too. Marion is, I just want to make sure how he's going to go with the building department. He could, I'm just concerned he could end up with a final, Evergreen Road.
Thank you.
Okay.
So that could be an issue. Meaning that he's gotta get the, you know, I'm not telling Crowley what to do, but he's gotta get it like every subdivision, at least that's acceptable with the base down that Jim Crowley approves. But this is a unique situation.
It is.
It's him, it's his, so I just want to point that out, just in case that kind of falls by the wayside. Because the thing I'd be concerned about, Kyle, the most is if that house is sold, you know, once it transfers, you never know what's gonna happen.
True. I will say, we have been in contact with the site contractor. There's actually drain manholes and things dropped off today. You know, they're working in that direction, even though there hasn't been a lot going on, and
But it's,
I think they're gonna, you know, it's all roughed out and everything. I think it's not appearing like they're not going to finish it, or.
no, but it's such an unusual condition that, you know, and even with Jim might, you know, oh, everything looks done, but not realizing the same person, and it goes to get sold. Just don't wanna end up with an issue. So, but if you know.
Remember,
moving
Mr. Chair,
along.
we do have a big number on that
Yeah.
thing. There is a bond out
It's a
front.
big house, isn't it?
It is a big house, but we've got
I know,
a
you can see it
substantial
from
bond.
the 1A, you go by, and it's like rising above Marini's house. So, okay, anybody have any other questions, comments? Not being none, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
what is it?